Munich is probably most famous for its annual Oktoberfest, celebrated since 1810, and it's the original home of it. The festival attracts crowds each year through September and October. Munich, or München as the Germans call it, is a city in southern Germany, and is the capital and most populated city of the state of Bavaria, and rivals Berlin in attracting tourists. Munich is also much more lovely than Berlin, since the German capital is one of the least beautiful capitals in Europe. Check the article linked in the description. The name München means home of the monks, and its origins lie in the Benedictine monastery. The city coat of arms also features a monk. But how it changed since the times of peaceful monasteries. However, before we begin, I would like to ask a small favor. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Munich has very low crime rate and was voted the 8th safest city to live in the world in 2021. Most crimes in the city are things such as vandalism and theft. Munich is by far the safest large city in Germany. And that is also valid for the entire state of Bavaria, which is by a long margin the safest in Germany. And as you may guess it, Berlin is the most dangerous, so don't say I criticize the German capital with no reason. Of course, if you are visiting Munich, then you should still stay streetwise and be aware of your belongings all the times. Pickpocketing and small thefts are common in cities with a lot of tourists, especially when there are a lot of people there, like during Oktoberfest or the Christmas season. Even in a city that has been voted one of the safest in the world, there are likely to be some areas to avoid, or places that tend to have more occurrences of crime. So yes, Munich is safe, but let's have a look at some of the worst areas of the city. Neuperlach. This area, located in the south of the city, is a mainly residential area where non-Germans live. There are higher levels of unemployment and lower incomes here than in other parts, but the housing is more affordable. Hassenbergl. This area, located in the north of the city, is similar to Neuperlach in that it houses more non-German foreigners and has higher levels of poverty than other areas. While we don't recommend you to stay in Neuperlach or Hassenbergl, you can be sure that if you decide to stay sometime in Munich, there are plenty of nicer districts. Just don't stay in these two places circled in this map. And some examples of better districts are Berg am Laim. Berg am Laim is a district in the southeast of the city, relatively distant to the financial and commercial hub. It's a family-friendly area, being situated close to good international schools, and its quiet, leafy streets are perfect for raising a family. Then there is Heidhausen. Straddling the river Isar, located just to the east of the old city, this trendy spot is popular with young people who want to take advantage of their riverside living, whilst still enjoying what the city has to offer. Cool off in picnic areas packed with families and enjoy a cold beer in the vast selection of bars. And before we finish, here are some other tips for visiting Munich safely. First, if you are just visiting the city, there are plenty of options in terms of luggage storage, so you don't need to walk around with your carry-on bags. Reliable, convenient, and inexpensive luggage storage services you can find at Radical Storage. The link for their service is at the description. Second, areas surrounding airports and train stations can be dangerous. Book a transfer in advance from the Munich airport or from any station to your destination and vice versa, so you can avoid scammers and criminals. I often use GetTransfer for that, and it always worked fine. You can find their link in the description. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to subscribe to our channel for the next ones.